So, good afternoon. Today is June the 11th and I thought I'd do a very quick 2-minute update of what's been going on with the house over the last week or so. As you can see from the outside, the brickwork is now progressing up the frame. We're up to about mid-window on the first floor. The builders say that's probably going to take another week to 10 days for them to actually complete doing all the brickwork before they then actually start on the roof. I'll just do a quick tour around. So that was the south side. This is the direct west side. I'm afraid all the windows are all covered up with plastic to try and protect them from the mortar, etc. But as you can see, it's gradually progressing. So we still have one piece of garden that actually hasn't been disturbed by all of the building work, and it's actually a nice green sanctuary. We've still got the pond, although it's now mostly dried out. You can see the walnut tree that's actually in full leaf. And then the 2 apples and the plum tree, which are absolutely covered in fruit, so we're going to enjoy that. So as the brickwork goes up, we have to put in lintels across the window tops in order to support the brickwork across those. Those have arrived and they're all actually a silver colour, so in order to actually make them match in with the anthracite grey windows, Helen is actually using a well-known motoring products touch-up spray and actually is painting them the same graphite colour so that they match. We didn't realise that for some of the early windows, so we're going to have to go around, tape them up and actually redo, I think there's 3 of the bottom windows, but all the current ones that are going in now are actually painted prior to them actually being installed. So moving inside, and we've just about completed the insulation and membraning for the downstairs. So we've put in a waterproof membrane, that's the black sheeting you can just see around the edges of this room. On top of that has gone 100mm of insulation board. I think we've had about 36 of those that we've had to cut and fit. It might even be closer to 40, I can't actually remember now. This room is then now waiting for the vapour membrane, which is the green sheeting there to be placed over it. All the other rooms downstairs, as you can see, have now actually had the vapour membrane fitted, so they're all ready for the underfloor heating pipes to go down, and that should actually start on Tuesday this week. So upstairs, not a lot more has happened really. Most of the battening is now done. I've got to go around and actually tack on some additional bits so that the plasterers can actually attach the plasterboard better. What you will notice is we're actually starting to get ready for the first fix electrics to go in. That should also start this coming week. So we've supplied the electricians with plans. So something that looks like that for each of the rooms. That's got colour-coded items on it for switches, plugs, etc, etc, and we've actually started to go around and actually put sticky notes on the wooden frame. So those ones down there are for plugs. If you look across, this is going to be the main bathroom. There's a pink sticker on there for a double light switch. Another wall plan for what's going where in the bathroom with the switches, various things. And the other thing I've noticed in here is actually that large tile. This is actually the tile that we're going to use for all of the downstairs, for the reception area, dining room, kitchen, etc, etc. We chose that and ordered, I think it was 100 square metres of that last week that they're going to hold. So we paid for it, so there's no more price increases to come, and then we can just draw down on it when we want it. So one decision that's been made this week was the ongoing discussion between Helen and I of where the bed was going to go in the master bedroom. My preferred option was to build a standalone wall where that piece of wood is just in front of me, and place the bed directly looking out of the windows so that you could lie in bed and get a direct view out. The only problem with that was part of the view is over actually next door's land. Helen's preferred option was to put the bed against the wall where basically that insulation block is, and you can still get a view outside. It's actually a much nicer view, but you have to sort of creak your neck across. This has been going on, but going debate, and anybody who's visited, we've actually polled to see which way they would go, and the votes were fairly equal. As with most things, however, we had to make a decision, and it appears that I lost, and we're actually going to place the bed on that back wall where the board is. So the bed will actually just lie here, and then you'll get a view directly out of that window.
I don't know if I've done this or not. Could you switch it off for a sec so I can see the